Now look into the 37th question. It is about shadow banking. So shadow banking refers to all sorts of lending, all sorts of lending that takes place outside the regular financial system. Okay, so if you see the explanation, so it is a practice of banking like activities performed by non-banking financial companies which are not subjected to strict regulation. So it is actually this shadow banking all refers to the activities outside the regular financial system. Okay, regular financial system. Uh, it does not mean that they are illegal. Regular financial system. Okay, these include NBFCs, investment companies, NBFCs, investment companies, and all those things. Okay, what they will do is actually they will borrow money from regular banks or mutual funds, okay, and other investments, and they will invest in long term in sorry other short term funds, and they will invest in long term infrastructure projects, okay, like road construction or something like that. So, but they are not under the purview of this regular financial system. So, because of this, what happened is it is creating an extra bubble actually. So, it is creating a bubble which eventually resulting in collapse of the economic system, collapse of the financial system. This happened in the case of US and all those subprime crimes also kind of this only. So, uh, here the best example is IL and FS. So what happens is infrastructure. It is a kind of infrastructure investing company. So here it borrowed money from various things like mutual funds, banks, and all those for short-term thing, but in invest in long-term projects. So what happened is because of this funds mismatch, this NPS of the banks, okay, NPS of banks and this investors actually went, I mean, suffered losses a kind of. So because of this thing, the this shadow banking has what do you call attracted more attention from this banking regulators, financial regulators recent times, especially post ILFS crisis in India. So in India only private sector institutions involved in shadow banking. This is true to some extent, but it's not like only private people will own all the shadow banking institutions. It's not like that. For example, after an LFS crisis, the LFS was actually taken over by the government of India. So now, though even though like it is NBFC, it is doing the same practice like of the shadow banking. Okay, and it is owned by the government of India. So something like that. Okay, so this is how shadow banking works and the risks and the issues associated with shadow banking. So here, this only private. This statement is wrong. Statement two is wrong. Statement one is right. Hence, answer is option A. Only statement one is correct. Next is consider the following regarding National Company Law Tribunal. So, National Company Law Tribunal. It is a statutory body. It is true. It works under Ministry of Finance. That is wrong. So, why? Because it is a national company tribunal under section 1 of the Companies Act. So it is a statutory body. In the first phase, the Ministry of Corporate, so it is an autonomous body, actually autonomous thing. It is a tribunal under Ministry of Corporate Affairs. It was set up, so 11 branches in various places. Okay, now NCLT comes under Ministry of Corporate Affairs. So here, first statement is only correct. So it is a statutory body which comes under Ministry of Corporate Affairs. It has set up various branches which further expanded in some other cities. So any issues associated with company law, the aggrieved person can approach this company law tribunal.